This Ragù Bolognese Lasagna took me 36 hours to chef up. Oh yeah. I have never tasted anything like that. Worth it. That's absolutely worth it. My Ragù Bolognese first starts with some butter in a medium heat pan, followed by a bunch of onion. Traditionally, carrot and celery are also used, but I decided nah. Oh, and my favorite ingredient? Pineapple. Just plain, they're frozen garlic chunks, and I'm going to use quite a few of those bad boys. After I sweat and not fully cook the onions, I dump some olive oil into my Dutch oven, followed by the stars of the show, 1 part hot Italian sausage and 2 parts ground beef. Hit this with some salt and pepper, and then add the onions to the meat after most of the meat is cooked. Do not brown the meat here, or else the dish will be ruined and the meat will not come out tender. Next, we'll add in 2 cups of dry red wine, and after most of the wine is cooked down, we'll add in our chicken stock, a bit of our family's homemade tomato sauce, aka liquid gold, and a cup of whole milk. Hit it with a bit more salt and pepper, some Italian seasoning, and a few bay leaves. Then bring it to a simmer. So this next step is something I picked up from one of my favorite chefs that I watch all the time, my guy Kenji Lopez Alt. And that is to put the sauce into a 300-degree oven with the lid off instead of keeping it on the stovetop. And I found this to be a huge game changer. Instead of stirring the pot every 10 minutes on the stovetop, you only have to scrape down the sides every 45 minutes or so in the oven as the sauce reduces. After about 5 hours in the oven, refrigerate this beauty to be worked on again tomorrow.
The next day.
Put this beauty back on the stovetop for a low simmer and fish out the bay leaves. Next, we're going to add in 3 ounces of that real Italian goodness, Parmigiano Reggiano. Please do not use that fake powder stuff. I am asking nicely. Then add in just a bit of heavy cream. Here I am skimming some of the fat from the top. This is optional, but definitely recommended. Plus, the goodness getting scooped out here can definitely be used in a lot of other dishes for a lot of different purposes. Look how beautiful this is. Holy. When building the lasagna, I first start with a bit of seasoned tomato sauce just to help ensure that the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom. Make sure to cook the pasta before it's al dente. You need it a bit on the harder side here. Spread a layer of that delicious Ragù Bolognese and then a light layer of cheese. Here I'm going with some of that mozzarella. Do this 2 more times, cover the top with some tin foil, and then pop it in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes. After that's done, switch the oven to broil, take the tin foil off the lasagna, and pop it back into the oven until the cheese on top is just how you like it. Cheers!